Hello, friends, and welcome to today's devotional. I'm Mike. Today, we're going to look at the book of Philippians, chapter 4, and I will read from verses 4 to 9. It says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ. Finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. The God of peace, the peace of God, is what I bring to you today. And I would like us to cast our minds back to the book of Job. And I'll present to you that Job was a man like you and I. And nobody has ever lived through the difficult, challenging, hard circumstances that Job found himself in. And I don't know if anybody will ever live through that situation, past or present. But Job had an inner peace in him that could only have resulted from a deep relationship with God. He says, God, you give. God, you take. God, I know that through these sufferings, through this pain, through this hardship, though my flesh, though my skin be destroyed, yet in my flesh will I see the Lord. That's the kind of peace that we have that is unshakable. That's the same peace that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had when they were threatened by King Nebuchadnezzar to be thrown into the furnace of fire. And they declared, I have peace in God. I know that God is able to save us. But even if He doesn't, we will not worship your idol. We have peace in us, and we will go into the furnace. And we know how the story ended. They came out alive, unharmed. The same peace is what Christ had when He slept soundly at the back of a boat while His disciples were afraid. They fretted, but the good thing they did is they woke Him up. They called on Him, and He stood up. He rebuked the wind. He rebuked the storm, and He brought peace to them. So in this situation, whenever you're going through crisis, whenever you're going through situations or circumstances that are out of your control, it is time to call on Jesus. So think about the things that will bring you peace, and not to dwell on the things that will steal and destroy your peace. Call on Jesus. He is here. He will restore your peace. And finally, I will declare unto you, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Thank you for listening today. Please don't forget to join us this Sunday at 11 a.m. for our regular Sunday service online. And also, tune into our various online channels, YouTube and Facebook, every day of the week to find the words that will encourage you and give you more peace as you go through whatever situation you're going through, whatever crisis that you're facing. May God bless you. Have a great weekend, and see you soon.